the blanket pardon. A few days ago, I spoke about Hunter Biden's pardon, and someone commented that I should be ashamed of myself for criticising Hunter, and I guess by implication, the big guy. So why do I think the pardon is outrageous? It is not a pardon for taking drugs. It is not a pardon for failing to declare this when buying a gun. It is not a pardon for any crime that he's been charged with. It is a pardon for a 10-year period during which he earned millions of dollars as a consultant for Burisma and many other foreign firms and organisations. It is a pardon for the business deals where his emails said he paid a fixed cut to the big guy, aka Joe Biden. The pardon covers everything he may have done during a 10-year period during which he made millions of dollars dealing with foreign powers without any explanation and selling paintings for sums which I certainly wouldn't pay. A 10-year period during which he had, as we're told, no business dealings with Joe Biden. A 10-year period during which his lavish earnings show his consultancy added real value to someone. It is a pardon for the tax he is accused of avoiding on these earnings. It is a pardon for his uncle, Joe's brother, who's accused of being in the same dealings. It is a pardon for work in Ukraine before Putin decided to invade. It is a pardon for anything he could possibly have done, things we don't know. That's not a pardon, that's a blanket. That's a get-out-of-jail-free card. But we're not playing Monopoly, this is democracy. The Republicans have been digging into Hunter, Joe and the wider family for some time. There are large sums of money, and what has been presented as pretty odd behaviour. Now, does this mean there's criminality? No. But the vagueness of this pardon, the sheer breadth of it, and to specify the years involved, feels like it is a Monopoly get-out-of-jail-free card. At the end of Trump's first presidency, the story was of change and a fresh start, and let's face it, we needed it. But what we got was rumours of sleaze and enough mud thrown around by both sides to leave a funny smell. Joe said this was to protect Hunter from a politically motivated prosecution. But this prosecution was run by his own Department of Justice, which seems very odd. He had every opportunity to stop a political prosecution, but instead he appointed the people who ran it, and then pardoned Hunter for everything whatsoever during a 10-year period. Why would he do that? Why would he put his son through that? This is a pretext. This is a deceit. This is the political operator of decades saying, look over here, as he actually does something different. I had high hopes that Joe would be a unifying force, the granddad figure who would respect that people had different opinions, who would maintain the rule of law. But he didn't. In fairness, the Republicans had no appetite to play along with the president as father of the nation either. With the animosity that's been observed throughout the last decade between these parties, this pardon is a final attempt to frustrate any questions into these business dealings. Farewell, so long, don't ask any questions, I've already shut the door. But with so many questions, has he shut the stable door after the horse has bolted? And has he removed Hunter's ability to plead his right not to incriminate himself? Not convinced the pardon shameful? What about the judge who took bribes to give juveniles longer prison sentences so that the private prison who paid him that money could make more money off the state, using young people at the start of their life as a resource, as an income generator? People who should have got a warning got long prison sentences as a moneymaker for corrupt politicians and judges is like something out of a movie. But the judge got the kickbacks, and Joe pardoned him. I don't know where to begin. A teenager who attended an underage party was given 8 months in a detention centre, which drove him to suicide. So a teenager who had a beer, didn't do anything to anyone else, is sent to prison so the judge can make money, and Joe Biden thinks he should be pardoned. It beggars belief.